What's up, guys? Welcome back to another CarX drift racing video. Today, we we are gonna learn some tuning, okay? Well, really you, because I already know how, but what I'm gonna teach you is a general bass tune, okay? So it should work along majority of the cars. Of course, you have to tweak here and there for your style of driving and what feels comfortable for you. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna load up. I'm gonna buy a brand new car, and you're just gonna see me go through the process. I'm gonna try to explain as much as possible through the way. But yeah, let's load it up. Let's get the game started, and then hop into some tuning. Got you guys there. Alright guys, so as you can see from the last video, I made a little bit more money. It's actually not that hard to make money in this game. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That will be on a different video, but money making is quite easy. So, let's go to the garage, the catalog, and we're just gonna buy a new car. I don't have enough to fully upgrade some of these guys. So we'll do... I just recently bought this. It doesn't have any mods on it. Oh wait. It has the ultimate. Did I tune it? No. Okay. I like that, but I don't like the spoiler. That looks nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the dyno stand. After you've already bought in the ultimate tuning. So on the other tunes, let's just do turbo, for example, okay? We'll go here, dyno stand, you can't do that. For the ultimate is where you're able to dyno tune and do all that fun jazz. So we're going to go to ultimate and then the tuning. So first bit is suspension. Spring length is how high the car will naturally sit. I'm probably going to do 19 and 19. I like mine to be a nice even ride height. Spring stiffness is how much it's gonna squish, okay? Now you don't really have to worry about these. I kind of just do a general tune. So I'm gonna show you that. The rears, you want higher than the front. So we're gonna crank that up to, I don't go above 5K. And then we lower the front down to around 3K. So raise the bump stiffness, drop that one. Dampeners, raise that. So that's all the like bump stuff. If you really want to learn it, I might have like a really in-depth of what all these do, but for general drifting terms, you want the rear stiffer than the front, and stiffer means higher numbers. Okay. Now for toe, right here, this changes the turn, like the angle of where the wheel sits, you see? You see how that changes so much? So you want the front to be towed out a bit. I usually go 4.4 on the front, and I'll go 0.3 on the rear. Now why I do this is you want the wheel sticking out a little bit further in the front for control. During the drift, it gives you a little bit more stability, and then the rear with the fronts of the wheels right here and right here, they point towards each other. That causes grip. That binding action causes grip. So we're gonna go about 5 degrees camber in the rear, and I like to go, 0.5. I like to go actual 5 degrees in the front. And then roll bars, again, you want the front softer than the front. I usually do 5, and I usually do about 20 to 25 in the rear for the roll bar. Caster. Caster's a tricky one. So caster is how the wheel sits, you see? So I usually do a comfortable 6 degrees caster. That's where I find the most comfort for me. And that just changes the angle of how the wheel sits. So you could go flatter if you like flatter caster, or if you like a little bit more slip, then go a little bit higher. But I feel like 6 is a good general standpoint. Ackerman. Ackerman is how much turn you have, okay? I usually go about 15%. I feel like 15 is a good, you can get pretty wide without overextending. So I feel like 15 is a good general. Steering axis offset, you don't really have to mess with that too much. I would just leave that at 10. Kingpin. The kingpin angle changes rotation again. So for the kingpin, I usually do 6 or 5 degrees, depending on your taste, really. So that gets you that beautiful drift setup. This one's not quite touching the ground, but this one is flat on the floor. That's what you want. Because this is your lead tire, that's your following tire. You want this one full grip, that one, you would like that one to have full grip, but in terms of suspension, can't really do that. And then steering angle. So if you want to go crazy boy or like just normal, I feel like 60 degrees is a good general standpoint. Alright, so that's suspension, okay? We aren't done yet. We have wheels. So for your wheels, you choose your wheel size, you know, whatever floats your boat, okay? Now we have width, so like how wide the wheels are. So you can make them super skinny boys or fat boys. I usually keep them the same. Some people go a little bit skinny in the rear, some people go a little bit fatter in the rear. It just depends on, again, what your vibe is. I usually load the tire pressure to like 150, 160, 150. There's enough cushion there, but not too little. Adhesion is basically like the tire type, from street tire to race tire. So I like full grip. That's where I build my cars for. And then track. So wheel track is how far the wheel sticks in and out. So you could go crazy ridiculous, doesn't make sense, why? Or you could go like reasonable. I usually do around 8 to 9 in the front, depending on the fitment and like the body and stuff. And I'll usually go in on the rear. I'll suck it in a couple. Again, for stability, you want the front wide and the rear not like super skinny, but skinnier. And then the tire profile, literally just how meaty the tires are. You go super meaty like drag, or you could go like normal stock car, or like rubber bands. Whatever your vibe is and whatever you're building the car for. You know, some people drift on rubber bands, some people drift on big fatties. So that's suspension. That's really all you really got to worry about for suspension wise. Nothing too crazy. As you get playing with it, you'll learn areas that fit you better and all that. So this is the engine tuning. External wastegate, yes or no. Engine tune-up. Change the torque, RPM, turbo if you want turbo or not, the turbo pressure, transmission, sequential, or standard. Got a bunch of different differential types. And then you could change all this. This is all like super fine tuning. I might do a video on this if you guys want it, but I feel like the stock, like the general numbers are perfect to go by. And then brakes, you know, you want launch control for the tandem, so you keep that turbo spool, but everything else is up to you. ABS, front brake, brake torque, all that crazy shit. Let's save it, and then let's go test it. So one of my favorite tracks is Springstone or Kami Road. Kami Road is beautiful, but Springstone, you just get loosey goosey. Let's do some Springstone. I'll show you guys how the car drives, how it reacts. Initial flick. Super nice and stable. Really nice. And that's what you want. You just want it to be like you're rocking on a boat, going back and forth. Almost like you're swing dancing. Not swing dancing, but like you're dancing with someone, with your partner. Nice smooth motions. And just try to keep everything connected too. Use a little e-brake, a little bit of actual brake. I go manual because I like to hold the gear that I'm in, but the automatic works pretty well too. So if you don't feel like messing with gears and stuff, the automatic actually isn't that bad. I'm also on controller right now, so that might change from like keyboard to steering wheel. Not too sure. But yeah, as you can see, the car's super stable. It just goes where I tell it to. All right. And then, as you can see, down at the bottom, I got $300,000, some EXP, and then an engine part. So you do get engine parts from beating certain races. So if like you're by yourself, you get some. If you're doing time attack, you get others. If you do the top championship, you get different engine parts. It all just kind of like depends on what you're doing. So hope you guys learned something today in this video. When tuning for yourself, I suggest just taking your time. Do my general base setup, but you know, change one thing at a time, see how it feels, see what it does, to like make the car react different, but don't stress yourself out, just have fun. The general base tune that I gave you should be good for all cars. I haven't found one that it's not like terrible for, so it also just gets the hang of getting the hang of drifting itself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. The next video will be probably about mods, okay? So, keep an eye out for that one. Peace.